Well, it is Monday, June the 10th, so let's draw a card and see what Spirit would like for us to focus on for the coming week. What I do is I draw one of my Spiritual Spice cards, and then I go to the book, Spiritual Spice, and I open to that section, and I where my eyes land, and saying that I come upon, then I talk about that a little bit, and that's what our focus for the week is going to be. That's what, you know, like as we're working on our spiritual path, our growth, our, you know, self-love, self-healing, that's what we can focus on for the coming week and how it shows up for us, okay? And by the way, these videos are for anyone who watches them, because that is the wonderful way the universe works. If you're led here, it's because you're supposed to see and hear whatever it is on here. Okay, so let's look. Okay. Oh, I love this. Celebrate you. What a great thing to focus on when you're focusing on your spiritual growth and your self-love, right? Okay, so let's see. Celebrate you starts on 194. It's all the way at the end of the book. So that's kind of what you're aiming for, I would suppose, is to where you're in the point you can celebrate yourself. Okay, where is it? You can tell I don't plan this ahead of time. I do it on the fly, which is always the best, I think. Anyway, okay, so, oh, I love this. Think of someone you really love and admire. Just so you know, that's where I'm reading from. Think of someone you really love and admire. What is it in them that sings to your soul? Recognize that you drew them into your life because they are a mirror of what is within you. Don't you just love yourself? So if you think about that, okay, think of someone you really love and admire. So let's start there, okay? And so, you know, you're watching this video, whoever it is for you. It could be your spouse, it could be your boyfriend or girlfriend, it could be someone you work with, it could be a famous person that you watch and follow. It could be, and by the way, it just dawned on me. So it's about, you drew them into your life as a mirror for you so that you know you have that within yourself as well, right? And a famous person, it's like, a lot of times we think everybody knows who it is we know, okay? And I absolutely loved Wayne Dyer. And there are people I ran into in my life who have no freaking clue who he is. And that was just, it shocked me. But what that made me realize is that just as much as we think everybody knows what we know, we think they also are aware of everything that we're aware of. And that includes people. And, you know, they just aren't, okay? So if you drew somebody into your life that has a particular skill or a particular way of being, a particular way of how they present themselves to the world, you see that because it's within you as well, right? Now, the whole thing is, I want to caution you, it's not about you want to become a different person, because you can't. You are who you are. And your gifts are, I'm going to say, special unto you, although it's, you know, it's that paradigm, we're special, but we're not special because we're all connected, right? But the individuality of you, how you show up here in form, and that's mind, body, soul, all encompassing, that is unique unto you. So you can have the same skill, the same understanding, the same knowing of another person, but it's not going to be exactly the same. There's so many little tiny pieces. Just think about that: mind, body, soul. You know, your mind, the way you think, nobody else can do that for you. And it's very individual to you because you have had your unique experiences, right? You know, your body is your vehicle while you're here on earth, or while you're here in this world, however you want to look at it. But so your body is not exactly like anybody else's, even identical twins. There's always a little tiny unique identifier to where you can tell them apart, right? So, and then your soul, every soul is individual and unique unto itself. And, you know, I go into the Akashic Records and I look at soul histories and I look at soul stories and things that people have experienced, which is a really, you know, kind of cool thing to do, I think, because I always enjoy the stories that I'm shown. But everyone is unique. And in the same way, they've had their own experiences. Every soul, although you don't remember, okay, so when you leave this body, when your soul goes on and leaves this body, it takes with it the energetics of what it experienced, right? And my belief is that we are all highest esoteric level is we want to remember our connection to God, our creator, whatever that is for you. I always, you know, give that caveat, but we want to remember that the truth of who we are, you know, on a soul level is we are unconditional love energy. And every experience that we have here in this world is to learn how to remember and tap into that unconditional love energy. And it's challenging because we believe that all of this is real, okay? And it is real to us in the moment that we're experiencing it. But what we have to remember, okay, is that it's for our growth. It's for our soul to grow and expand, not for us to punish ourselves. And I talk all the time about the way that you do that is to tap into that self-love. And the way you tap into that self-love is finding how you can best tap into that divine source energy that is available to every one of us. And are we going to do that 24/7? Absolutely not. Because if that were the case, then you wouldn't be here to experience things and your soul wouldn't expand any because like, okay, I remember who I am. I'm done. That's it. I'm gone. Don't need to come back. But I think we come back because we want to have new experiences and new growth and new expansion. And we can choose to do that from a loving place. That's, I think, here, the most important thing, the reason we go on a spiritual path, the reason we study any of this is because we want to live a happier, more fulfilling life. And you do that from your heart space. So if you can learn how to tap into that heart space, then absolutely, that's where you want to come from. So this week, we're going to look at Celebrate You. And what you want to do as you're celebrating yourself is when you think or see or connect with someone that has something that you admire, and it brings up this feeling inside of you, realize that it's actually you doing that because you're the one who drew them in so that you could remember you have that within yourself anytime. Okay, so if you would like a private session with me, if you would like to look at your soul history or who you are on a soul level and how you can best create in this world by knowing that, then just get in touch with me via my website, sharonhess.com. And if you like this video and if you find value in what I teach, please subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. Okay, go out and have a fabulous life just because you can.